Hi everyone, it's Erica, and today I am broadcasting for our Chakra Challenge, 7 Days to Amazing, over on Journey Through Spirit. And I do not know what's going on with Facebook today, but I cannot get the Facebook Live to work on the Journey Through Spirit page. So I'm here on my personal page, business page, doing our broadcast, and then I'm going to go ahead and share that on the Journey Through Spirit page. I am later than usual because today my challenge, my personal power has really been challenged. It's really been tested. And it doesn't surprise me as somebody who works in the field of energy, oftentimes when we go into the energy of something, especially as a group, sometimes that can create an energy dynamic. So today we are talking about the solar plexus, and the tool for restoration for the solar plexus is a symbol. That's the tool that we are talking about. Hi, Sarah. So the tool of restoration for the solar plexus chakra that we're going to discuss today is actually symbols. And there is a symbol for each one of the chakras that come from the Vedic tradition that actually symbolizes some kind of energy within the chakra. So if you are doing the Chakra Challenge with us this week, you will be getting an assessment every day where you can actually assess what the energy of your chakra looks like. And then we are giving you a tool for restoration. So today I just want to show you what the symbols look like for the chakras. And the symbol here is for the solar plexus. And I just printed it out on a piece of paper so you could see this. This is the solar plexus symbol. And this is called, the solar plexus is called in Vedic tradition Manipura. And this is the symbol that goes with it. And this symbol actually in the Hindu tradition represents the symbol of fire. And fire is the element of the solar plexus. So when we are in our solar plexus energy, it's all about our personal power and confidence. It's about our strength and our personal identity. So as you've moved with us through the chakras this week thus far, we were in the root chakra, which deals with group energy, tribal energy, family energy. And from that, we moved up into the sacral chakra, which is about one-on-one partnerships or relationships and the dynamic that we express within those. As we move into the solar plexus is about your self-identity. How do you put your personal identity into the world? Do you have a lot of confidence and power, or do you feel very submissive and fearful, and do you hide within? And when you're in balance in your solar plexus, you're going to feel very good about yourself. Your self-worth is high. You value yourself. You hold healthy boundaries with other people. You know when to say no and when to say yes. Sometimes an overactive solar plexus creates some aggression. So if you've come across somebody or even yourself, when we go into kind of an over energy in the solar plexus, we actually feel a little more aggressive. That's like the testosterone driven kind of an individual, or a type A or a red personality. That is an overactive solar plexus. So then the underactive is more of the submissive. So what do we do with the symbol when we're talking about how can we balance or heal our chakra? Well, you can print it out like this, like I did. You can put it on your altar if you have like an altar where you meditate, or you can even just put it somewhere where you're going to see it. So for today, you could print this out. Everybody should have gotten an email. I'll also post this in our Journey Through Spirit Facebook page. And you can actually just meditate on this symbol and meditate with positive affirmations or qualities of the solar plexus to bring that energy in. However, you can even just put this in your environment. Like you could put this in on your desk. Like I have mine folded over, and I've had it just on my computer where I've been able to look at it today. Because when we're talking about symbols, and we're talking about this symbol in particular, it actually resonates with our energy field. So the energy of this symbol resonates with the subtle energy of your energy field. And there's nothing consciously you actually need to do. The symbol itself supports the energy within the body. It runs along the same principles as sacred geometry or mandalas, which you may be familiar with as well. There's other ways that you can use symbols as well, because there's many things in our environment that are symbolic and that have energetic meaning. For instance, you may see animals. Animal totems can often be symbolic. The spirit world communicates with us often through symbols that we see and the meaning that's given to them. I had a client earlier today who every week when we talk, she actually has a different kind of a bird come into her yard. And we always look up what the meaning of that bird is, and it always is the theme of the day for what it is that she wants to work on. Another great symbol or symbol archetype of the chakras and the solar plexus in particular would be the archetype itself. So each chakra has an archetype that has a dysfunctional and a functional symbolic meaning to it, meaning that when you're in your chakra energy, based on whether it's a healthy chakra or an unhealthy chakra, you're going to express a functional or dysfunctional archetype. And what an archetype is actually your personality, personality characteristics and traits that create all sorts of patterns of behavior and thoughts and emotions to come to the forefront. It's how we interact in the world around us. So one of the dysfunctional archetypes of the solar plexus, the major dysfunctional archetype, is the servant, the symbol of the servant. And the servant is actually representative of giving away your willpower, being in this place with other people where you're giving up your will, your desire, and you're letting other people run over you, so to speak. So you're giving your power away to other people. Well, being in service is wonderful, but being a servant is not, because being a servant, if you think of it symbolically, being a servant is like you're being indentured to somebody else. You belong to somebody else. You don't have your free will. You don't have your free power. And so your worth and your value seem to be diminished. Now, they're not really diminished. You always have worth and value, but that's what it feels like when you are in a servant archetype. One of the symbols that I love to use with my clients through visualization, and it seems kind of silly, but I'm going to bring it in anyway, is armor. And this is just one of my kids' gladiator shields that they use when they play and dress up at Halloween. But I love the symbol of armor because armor protects us. If you think about that, as people historically went into battle, they put on their suits of armor in order to protect themselves from the enemy. And this symbol, you can actually just visualize it right here in your solar plexus. So the solar plexus is midway between the navel and the sternum, so it's right at the stomach area. And by visualizing a symbol of armor in your solar plexus energy, it creates a protective shield so that people can't penetrate that fire energy or that personal power and energy space. It's a really great visualization. So you just close your eyes and just imagine that you're bringing in a beautiful armor, a shield into the solar plexus, and that's protecting you from giving your power away and from other people trying to come in and take your power. And I can actually, just holding this here, I feel like I have more power, I have more protection. So it's a beautiful way to protect yourself. And I actually was talking to one of my friends today, and she said, you know what, I love that. I'm going to give that to my kids as a tool. Put on your shield of armor today before you go out into the world and you go to school. A lion, that's also a symbol of the solar plexus, because if you think of lions, they're the beautiful golden color that our solar plexus is. They love to lay in the sun. A sun is another symbol of the solar plexus, and they're powerful. They're powerful and they're confident and they're loyal. And those are all symbols and energetic representations of your solar plexus energy. So be like a lion. Be out in the sun and soak that up and feel that confidence and that power. And if you want to, I love lions. If you want to, you could get a picture of a lion. You could get statues. I have a couple of different little statues of lions around my home. You could get something like that, put it on your desk to remind yourself that you are powerful, that you are strong. And if you find yourself giving way to authority, or being submissive, or feeling like you're in a servant position, you may want to call on some of these symbols and help bring them into your energy field to strengthen that solar plexus so that you can be in balance and that you can find your true identity. The solar plexus houses our belief systems, what we believe to be true about ourselves and the world around us. And it also houses the energy for sabotage. So a lot of times when people are moving, because we're moving through these physical chakras, they're moving into something that they want, a desire they have, a success, an opportunity, they begin to sabotage themselves because they don't really believe they're worth it on some deeper level. The subconscious psyche or the unconscious mind says, you don't really deserve this. I don't know if you're really worth it. And so sabotaging patterns and behaviors come into play. And if you can use symbols or colors or crystals or any of the other tools that we're going to give you this week to help support that chakra energy, you're able to efficiently move out of that energy of sabotage and move into a free flow where you show up in the world and you're optimizing your opportunity and your value and your worth. Okay, so a good reminder that I like to give all of the people I work with is that every single person has worth and value. You have worth and value just for being you. There's nothing you need to do that's going to give you more worth or value. You get to have value and worth in the world just because you show up every day and you're you. And that's what the solar plexus energy really has to offer you, okay? So I hope that this is helpful for you. I have a few affirmations that I want to give to you. If you want to write these down, these are affirmations that help strengthen your worth and value and the solar plexus energy. So the first one is, I accept myself as I am. And that is really super important for people. You have a unique expression, a unique gift, and a unique offering to the world around you. And there's nothing that you have to do or be or say that needs to value that. Like, you just show up and that's your value. So I accept myself as I am. And when you accept yourself as you are, you give this beautiful gift and permission to other people to accept themselves as they are, and automatically they accept you for who you are. That's the gift that you get when you step into that energy. I know I can achieve amazing things, right? I know I can achieve it. I am an achievement. I know I have self-worth and I know I have value. And I love and respect myself. The solar plexus has a lot to do with respect and respect of self. And here's the thing, if you don't respect yourself, you make it a lot easier. It's like you open the doorway for others to not respect you. And I want you to have the best energy possible. I want you to go out and achieve your dreams. I want you to be the expression that you came here to be. And you're only going to be able to do that if you can accept, love, and respect yourself for who you are and what you have to offer. And everybody has something beautiful to offer the world. Every single person has something valuable to offer. I promise you that. If you have any questions, please. Hello, Heidi. Who else is here? Hi, Lisa. Hi, Sarah. If you have any questions, please feel free to put those here in the comments, and either Marge or I will come back and we will answer those for you. Please join me on Journey Through Spirit, which is where our chakra challenge is, a free challenge where it's housed. Again, I had to broadcast here for whatever reason. Our page wasn't working today, so I am going to post this over on that page. But I thank each one of you for being with me. And if you're not part of our chakra challenge, go on over there and sign up for it because it's free. 7 days. You learn about the chakras, you get some healing energy, and you get to share in the wonderful energy with all the beautiful people that are part of this chakra challenge. So have a fabulous Wednesday. Make the rest of your day just beautiful and powerful. Step into your power, say no, and find your worth and value, and then work on using the symbols that are associated with solar plexus today to strengthen that energy. Have a beautiful evening, everybody.